Yes, Lauren, you are right. I probably should change my stream settings. I just honestly wish I knew how to do that and also get this. I guess I have 53 seconds to figure this out. Okay. Altador, why don't you tell us what your thoughts are? Give us some backstory on these teams while I try to get this technology to work.
Like I was saying earlier, we got a perennial powerhouse in Baywatch. Just one of the all-time great organizations in Squadron's history. And with the Storm Chasers, you got some very high-powered pilots that are relatively unknown compared to some of Baywatch. I mean, they're absolutely made their mark last season. They have gone from not a team to elite in a shockingly short amount of time.
I mean, they put the work in. Hell of a team.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually got to spend last season working with Wedge with Health Orgs, and he's having fun, but he will work his butt off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like I'm not going to get this stream working title in time because I'm trying to figure out how to drive this stuff and cast at the same time. But we'll get there. That's what this is all about, is a learning process. Ladies and gentlemen, starting off week 1, Monday Night Squadrons. We have a hell of a game for you tonight with the Randalorians Baywatch against the Storm Chasers. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. Let's take a look at what's going on here with the pilots. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. So we have the Seeker Mine, the Seeker Warhead X-Wing, and some crazy pinballing over here by Zero, getting those power up to speed. Wedge, a new addition to the Storm Chasers roster this season, adding some depth at flex. Previously in the Hell Org, made the move up to the Elite Division. I'm eager to see where he goes. Got the Flying Tigers roof with Cosmo Kaze over here. Launches his beacons. Taking a look at Disco Dino, appears to be flying a TIE Fighter Ion Torpedo. So, looks like the Randalorians hopefully will get the early flip here for the Ion Torpedo to do a whole lot of damage. Krieg you see the beacon on him right there, with Disco Dino in pursuit, but clutch resupply from Cosmo is going to keep Krieg in the game for the time being. But we have Disco right behind Krieg, not giving an inch, getting evasive. Another resupply from Cosmo. A Nion missile goes out, and appears to have whiffed. Oh man. The pressure must be absolutely crippling the farm here. As you see the Empire's morale moving up slowly but steadily. Ice finally on Kriegzilla, and there it is. The flip has been called. Disco Dino finally takes down Kriegzilla, and here he goes to shoot an Ion Torpedo at whichever cruiser is closest. Here it comes.
Excellent pressure from Baywatch on Kriegzilla. He did not get to play Squadron pretty much at all that whole phase.
He did not. Take a look at the scoreboard here. The AI. Krieg had 4 AI. Krieg is one hell of an AI farmer. To be held to 4 is pretty low. So very, very, very good job by the Randalorians defense. There's the Ion Torpedo. The Charlie's crew flag. Charlie's shields are down. And it's going to work. Rodrigo Burr. We've seen this one time and time again. Looks like the Tenchi is going to go down there. Got the kill there. Looks Zero Gravitas with a kill on the Tenchi. She is brutal in that X-Wing. They're lining up for some torpedo runs on defense. Meanwhile, on offense, the Tenchi down is going to hurt the Bomber's offensive capabilities here. Charlie is at roughly 60% right now. Fameplane doing a great job keeping his other Bomber alive. Fameplane, one hell of a player. This guy plays on a console and still is one of the top sports in the game. He can't even multi-drift. So if you get your ass kicked by Fameplane, it's because of you. It's not because of multi-drifting. Love to see it. Disco Dino in that bully tie. Another Ion Torpedo. Looks like we're going to get the flip here, but that cruiser is in pretty bad shape. I'm going to stick around for a sec and take a look to see if they here. But Altador, what do you see on defense from the Storm Chasers on that?
Very tight, very good pressure on PK. Did not let them do anything. And Platt is farming her tail off 19 AI already.
19 AI. That's on the Deary too. I have problems getting 19 on the Abbott sometimes. All right. It looks like what's up, Doc? Trying to put some PK pressure on the X-Wing. Not something you won't see too often, but there you go. Wedge goes down. And with that, it also helps stop some of that damage. You gotta say this Proton Torpedo meta that's been developing over the past season or two, insane amounts of damage. You routinely see 70,000 damage from X-Wings from a winning team in an SCL match these days. What's up, Doc? Hell of an out to on the PK. Storm Chasers do get the shields on Charlie down, but with half a phase and their Raiders still alive, still a lot of work to be done here to pull even with the very strong attack from the Randalorians. Zero gets ice as well. Rando's making an approach of PK the X-Wings rather than the Y-Wings. Zero does get one of those resupplies from Cosmo, and she's going to live to fight another day, but interesting to see here the Rando defense focusing on the X-Wings rather than the Y-Wings on the PK. What do you see on that defense?
Because it's stopping those proton torps from being able to just loop over and over and just repeatedly dump them into the cruisers. So I'm curious to see how that pays off, though.
Yeah, I mean, right now they have the option to go for the double out of phase. They just get to work on Alpha right here. Meanwhile, Fame Flame's going to go down here, it looks like. Not quite, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Raider to block Zero's ion missile.
Oh, is that what happened? The Raider caught the ion missile? You never know what's going to happen in a game like this. To Tenchi. Oh, man. I haven't played against this guy in a while. Looks like Wedge hot on the tail of Tenchi. Another ice, this time on offense. Looks like the PK, the X-Wing approach is gonna continue to be used on offense with the Randos here. Interesting. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Just hot on the tail of Wedge. Just appears to want to prevent the Raider burn. Wedge obviously doing a great job staying alive, but that's all he really can do with what's up, Doc right behind him.
Tenchi did go down, so I believe Raider flips here.
Yeah, Raider would flip here, but the question is, are they going to be able to get in range for the double out of phase? And I think they will. Just another volley or two of bomber ordnance from Spoon, and that should do the job to put them both in double out of phase position. And now there's the Raiders. It looks like one more AI will flip it, and they're just going to massage those cruisers. They're looking to get the dupe here. Get that quick flip of morale, double out of, and there it is. That is an 11 hull cruiser, and on the other 876 get the ooh, Spoon taking a hit there and barely getting away, going for this out of phase, getting a little dangerous. Looks like Spoon is going to retreat, get back on defense. Might be the smart call there.
Taking hits.
There's one of the cruisers out of phase, and what's up, Doc is now orbiting that other one, trying to do what he can do to get rid of it. Here's the rest of the Randos have gone back on defense, so we'll catch that other out of phase if and when it happens. Meanwhile, this cruiser here is already down to 26, so possible for the Storm Chasers to replicate and get double out of phase of their own. It's going to be harder with, there it is, they have half a phase to do it, but almost something to be said, almost take this cruiser now and just see if you can get Delta in the out of phase. I think that would be the approach I'd go for. But looks like that is the approach they're going to take. They're going to get a little bit of morale back, strip the shields off of Delta, and now here goes the wombo combo of Wedge and Zero, hitting off those proton torpedoes left and right. Ooh, another ion missile on Wedge. What's up, Doc? Relentless PK pressure, really limiting the Storm Chasers' damage. Even these little ices just throw him off here and there, even if he doesn't get the kill. Yeah, it takes some time to reset for proton torpedo run.
And they say though about football, it's true about squadrons too. This is a game of inches. Those disruptions on those proton torp runs could be the difference in the game.
Yeah, I mean, what if Luke Skywalker's proton torp run one extra foot before turning? Franchise over.
Yeah.
You never know. Oh, support duel. Let's go. Alright, looks like the Storm Chasers are going to be hopefully in position. Krieg getting low again, getting under a lot of harassment from the early phase. Cosmo is going to save his buddy here, but that is going to leave Cosmo without resupplies at the beginning of this MC-75 defense. We have seen Cosmo, I'm not going to say it until I see it, never mind. We'll get back to that later. So now we have Platypus on the farm. How is the farm numbers looking, Altador? I haven't had a chance to check in on that.
Really good balance between Detention and Spoon. Platypus has 32 AIs, with Kriegzilla with 15. So, Storm Chasers have been farming hard, but I don't know. The pressure on the X-Wings has seemed to have been able to keep the damage out for Baywatch.
here it is, the power system under fire now by the Disco Dino TIE Fighter. Done a really, really good job staying alive. Gets the power system destroyed with that beacon. You can take this weak point here. There's 2 weak points in range. You can take out here. There's 1. This MC's already at 36. And there it is, down to 16. And now they're just going to town, just picking apart this flagship. Spoon does go down there. This goes
easily out of visible. They might even get this in place.
Yeah, I think this one's over. Just a couple more lasers will do it from pretty much anybody. It looks like the entirety of Baywatch is dead except for Disco Dino, but Disco Dino does get it done. There goes the MC, and that is a win for the Mandalorians Baywatch in this game 1.
That was an absolute treat to watch.
Absolutely. These guys are solid. Take a look at those stats here. Again, Platt, hell of a job with the AI farming. A little more even on the Mandalorian side. Look at this level 11 guy in 2nd place. Not bad. Not bad, Spoon. 99,000 cap damage. And you can see the effects of that torpedo defense. Wedge and Zero both held in 50,000. Without getting to shoot off those proton torpedoes, it really limited the Storm Chasers' offense.
Yeah, it was a very interesting call. Normally, the Defender and TIE Fighter will go for the easy kill with the Y-Wing, but if you can get those X-Wings, you can get really good returns on that investment.
Are we seeing a shift in the meta here?
I'm not sure it'll go that far because it does require some very good PK to be worth it. But when you're Baywatch, that is something you can do.
Fair enough. All right, let's exit this custom match here.
I will say though, it seemed as though Baywatch had a bit of a grudge with Creekzilla, so I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but they were going after him hard whenever they saw him.
I mean, it might be. Kind of wish I could do a fashion check on the other guys, but such is life, I suppose.
Oh, they look quite nice.
I believe it. Bummer. Yeah, well. Alright, let's do this. Game number 2. Baywatch up 1-0. The pretty strong early game victory over the newcomer to the Elite Division Storm Chasers. But Storm Chasers looking to make a comeback here with the power of those rotary cannons on their sides.
Beam of dreams. This is where the rubber meets the road, Lando.
How many football idiots can we fit in one cast? Alright, game number 2 on the Nadiri Dockyards, the pain in the ass map for farmers everywhere. Is that 3 X-Wings I see?
Not even 3 X-Wings. So I guess the answer to the bad farm on Nadiri for Baywatch is just have a solo farm.
Yeah, I mean, Detenshi's definitely one of the best in the game at it. We got Disco Dino with the carrying the ions, and What's Up Doc with the proton torps. Jesus with the resupplies, and Power Paladin again with the proton torpedoes, and L'Oreal space sponsorship. And looks to be pretty standard on the Storm Chaser side of things.
Double Defender, no ion torps. That'll be interesting.
Double Defender.
Relying more heavily on those bird cannons.
Yeah, with the power of the bird cannons, you can do that. You can. It's a lot easier to get away without the ion. I mean, you also don't really necessarily need ion torpedoes in public either these days. It's really kind of it's kind of one of those gamble things. Like, I feel like you don't do it every time, but sometimes it does and it's awesome, and sometimes it doesn't and it's not. It's hard to tell.
It's definitely a stylistic thing.
Yeah, but it does appear that the Randos are going to go to work on this Raider here on defense on the opening flip here. Get quickly melting.
And she put his dancing shoes on today. He is absorbing so much pressure from the flexes from Storm Chasers.
Yep. And you see, Krieg hasn't really gotten picked on at all. We're shooting the Plaid right now. I didn't think it was personal. It was just a matter of shoot the TIE Bomber, of shoot the Y-Wing. Plaid does go down here, leading to a almost ready to flip situation for the Randalorians. Power Paladin with Kriegzilla in his sights. I mean, no, Pally doesn't hold grudge against anybody, except, you know, his hair guy. Alright. Just blow up that Raider when you get the flip here. Pally appears to break off from Krieg. Looked like he had him almost dead to rights there. Surprised to see that, but he probably saw something I didn't see because he's way better at the game than I am.
He was quite close to the cruisers. He might have not wanted to chase any deeper than he already was.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. But without the alarm telling me to like turn the hell around, I just don't know where the line is because in theory it's a mess. Good call there, Altador. Happy to have you with us. All right, Mandalorian offense. Don't have a full bar.
It's a short bar though, so.
Yep. What did you see on that opening flip that I might have missed? There was a hell of a lot going on there, and I got kind of zoned in on that Paladin versus Krieg chase for a while.
Tenchi, I think, might have been the MVP on that opening flip because he put on his dancing shoes and just waltzed around Zero Gravitas and Wedge. And still was somehow getting the farm. I mean, he's got 12 AI after having 2 defenses on the entire opening.
It's a bold, ballsy opening for the randos, and we have Disco Dino doing his beautiful Cloudburst orbits, really making the most out of that, out of the Ion Carrier X-Wing. Meanwhile, the other X-Wings just doing what they do on those torpedo runs and really tearing apart Delta. Despite the fact that they had a short bar, it looks like they're going to get Delta.
It's already down to 30.
It's already down to 30. Wow, that is insane damage from these Randalorian stack over here.
Down at 20, they're going to get this out of phase goal possibly even too quickly.
And that's something you think of too often when you have you have a short bar like that. But it does. They do have a Raider in play, so that does mean the flip will. There's the Raider right there.
Well, they're going to get just a little bit of extra credit on Charlie here.
Yep.
After that, it's going to be on defense.
Exactly. Got the shield generated. Got the shields down on Charlie. Just a couple Plasburst orbits. And now look for that cruiser to be out of phase right now. Oh, Paladin appears to have iced Cosmo. And oh, he's going to take down Cosmo. I'm sorry about that, Cos. Love you, buddy. All right. Kriegzilla having a bit of a... oh, wait, no, he's not. Never mind. That's up to the next digit. All right. Support is clearing up the shields on that Raider.
I says Paladin. This is a big opportunity for the Storm Chasers here.
That Raider...
Solo farm is down, as is one of the flexes.
Oh,
they'll have unrestricted access to these cruisers for the next couple seconds.
That is the plan here. It looks like you're going to work on that Raider immediately. They got the shields and got it down to 70 before you even got to the cruiser line. But the Storm Chaser's going to work here. Kriegzilla going to work. Kriegzilla once again flying for his life. What's up, Doc? Appears to be putting a little bit of pressure on him. But Cosmo's back in play now and looking to get to Krieg. There it is.
Plank gets iced out of a beautiful orbit. Was doing some serious work, but very low. Gonna have to put on her best foot forward, trying to get out of here.
Did we see that out of phase yet? I don't think we had the out of phase yet.
I think they're holding it.
Do you think they're going to try to go for the double?
I think they might try to blow through. With the speed of damage they have with that triple X, they might be able to get on the ISD with a full bar.
They very well might. I mean, then what do you do with Disco Dino's X-Wing then? Would you want to switch out the Ion Torpedo for Protons again? Or I don't know that you can even feed 3 X-Wings. This almost seems like a Gumbo Y-Wing use case.
Could be an interesting thing, although that Ion Torp could just be destined straight for power, so...
True, but they have marks on ion missiles for days. I don't know that you need to go all in on it. I don't know. We'll see what they do. All right. Storm Chaser's going to work here on this Nebulon. Wedge with those beautiful tight defender drifts. Oh, Wedge bites it on camera. Sorry, buddy.
And What's Up Doc just released a proton torpedo at Kriegzilla, so a little ambitious there, but...
I mean, hey, he was resupplying, and Proton Torp, I do believe, one-shot the TIE Bomber, so that would be pretty sweet.
Yep.
But yes, the Storm Chasers flexes both go down on that opening with Zero and Wedge both down, and now the Randalorian attack goes to attack Charlie. Delta gonna get blown up any second, but that Storm Chaser farm appears to be coming out strong in this second defense here.
It's already down to 40, Lando. go.
It's already down to
Very quick damage.
holy shit, that's crazy. That extra credit, it really was some extra credit. Yeah, they're going to be able to push through here, blow up both cruisers, and then go in with a full bar and possibly half a raider. That's not the position you want to be in when the opposition doesn't have a cruiser down, not going to lie. Paladin does get picked off here, though, which is unfortunate and will slow their damage. But, oh, maybe at this point you go for the double out of phase. I don't even know. It's that squadron's chess match.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, I feel like the way to go would be just let the raider die and get the flip and then, get the dupe. That's probably the way to go here, right? But is the raider going to kill the cruiser? It's a whole mess.
Yeah, this is a very interesting mental chess going on right here.
Looks like...
Randalorians are suicide.
Randalorians forced the flip. Brilliant. Love that. So now they can get the double out of phase and get right back on that defense. I mean, hey, it's unorthodox, but it works. Paladin back on Cosmo. A little bit short.
Tenchi's under pressure again.
Tenchi's a brave man flying a wire by himself on the Deary dockyards. It does not appear that the Randalorians are going for the second out of phase right now, though, which is kind of surprising to see, given that they got themselves in such a good position, even killed themselves to make it happen.
They might be saving it to deliver it later, because the one that's still up is Delta, and that's the one that is incredibly low.
I don't think Passive will get that out until the phase flips, but I mean, why not take it right here? Alright, looks like the Storm Chaser's trying to hit back just as hard and doing a good job of it with Wedge and those defender orbits looking super tight. Cruiser Charlie going to be down any second now. They'll probably perhaps save that for, they're going to take it. I think it was smart, getting themselves a little extra.
Nice from Platt from What's Up Doc, the offensive PK. No, never mind, they're on defense. Don't mind me.
It's okay. It gets like... It's harder than you realize, because like the sides switch every time you switch sides you're viewing. It does get complicated. No sweat, buddy. But yes, you have a Platt going to town, and they did buy themselves a little bit of extra time here by pushing through that cruiser. Getting this one out of phase would give them a much better chance of successfully holding the ISD defense. But Platt does get iced there and go down. Krieg is in position, however, plugging away. They do still have a support with beacons just coming back off cooldown, so it could give them a little bit of extra damage right before the phase flips here. But Cosmo under heavy fire, that was pretty cool. I don't know which extra.
He got the beacon. No, he did not get the beacons off.
He didn't, but he's not dead either. He's got 2 health left and flying for his life. Come on, Kaz, you can do it. Get back, don't die, Kaz.
And down he goes.
It happens to the best of us. Storm Chasers go back on defense with 1 frigate down, but have to defend a full health Star Destroyer. They are down about half a cruiser right now, so not the best place to be in. But we've seen crazier things.
Bunkers already in. There's the marks.
What's Up Doc under heavy fire from Wedge. Wedge looks like he is gonna get What's Up Doc with the help of that tractor beam there. Nice job by Wedge to finish the kill. Krieg looks like hangered. What's going on, Krieg? Oh, there comes Krieg. Bit of a delay there, making probably reloading for Oxes. Overcharge your guns, Krieg. What are you doing?
And they just now get the final second disable, so this is a very tight ISD defense from Storm Chasers.
Yeah, I mean, look at the AI numbers. I mean, Plaid and Tenchi are even, and the extra 14 Kriegzilla provides, and Storm Chasers are playing an unbelievable game on defense. It's just tough to keep up with the sheer firepower of that these X-Wings bring to the table with the Plasbursts and the Proton Torpedoes.
And Zero Gravitas is playing a dangerous game here. She is on 1 health.
What a Chad.
Defender.
We'd expect nothing less from Chad Gravitas. Is she going to finish this kill, though? Oh, I really want her to finish this kill. I'm not going to lie, just for the story. You could do it, Zero. Get him. Get him.
There goes the ASM.
ASM is out. ASM is out. Another ASM. No, I guess not yet. Oh, there's another ASM. 3 versus 1. Disco Dino versus Zero Gravitas in a beautiful flex battle of flexing, I suppose. And there is the flip. We're gonna get a MC75 assault after they get a chance to push through this relatively low health cruiser. Are they in out of phase range? Star Destroyer is 26. I think that means they are they. They're trying to get in position here, but it doesn't appear that they're. It doesn't appear they're going for the out of phase. Appears what's up, Doc? Is AI farming or trying to hunt down Zero Gravitas?
I think they might have wanted it, but Stormchasers have been the smart play to have Wedge stay back and play goal.
Yeah, they got the support and what's up, Doc and Paladin both out of torpedoes. So I mean, ISD at 26, but lives to fight another day. And now we have a close game. Let's do it. MC75 under that Storm Chaser assault. Zero Gravitas still at 1 with no auxes, no countermeasures. What a baller. Just trying not to die and get something done before.
Same thing for Disco Dino. Only ion missiles. Oh, he's playing real close behind that Raider.
That shield skipping, it's something else. These defenders of the Storm Chasers get to work on these shield generators. Surprisingly, it looks like Marks might have been delayed, using more of a destroy and less of an ion strategy. But Cosmo resupplies Platt, not Zero, who's still hanging in there with 1 health so far, which is insane. And we have Wedge on the Razor's Edge as well with 31. Storm Chasers starting to get a little low here. MC shields are down, but still a lot of ship left to go through. Power goes down, that'll help. Targeting system now, which and gets resupply off to Wedge. Looks like Zero got resupplied too. Impressive job staying alive, and they are going to have to try to go for the out of phase here, Ultador. I mean, they're just going to have to yeet it and hope for the best.
Too low, they won't be able to defend it, and they're getting it low enough. This is doable.
This is doable. Got to fly this out. All right, I'll keep.
On targeting.
All right, you keep an eye on the Storm Chase attack. I'm gonna watch the randos and just scale out the scores. ISD shields are back online. We have the support going in here to throw out those beacons. It's gonna get unopposed, given the Storm Chasers on the other side of the map just doing what they can do to get down that MC75. What's up, Doc? Going in for an attack on that shield generator, disabling it. Beautiful, beautiful work. So now we have this Star Destroyer at, come on, someone tell me this. Yeah, Star Destroyer's at 16 with a weak point about to blow up. It's 8-7. What's the MC at? Ultador, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. ISD goes down. That is a 2-0 win for the Randalorians Baywatch. Hell of a game by both sides. Looking forward to seeing where the Storm Chasers go from here. Had a bit of a rude awakening, welcome to Elite Division moment, but hey, that's what happens to all the teams in the Disney movies, right?
Yep.
Imagine getting your ass kicked by Fan Clan in a Disney movie.
Not indicative of Storm Chaser's performance. This could have very easily gone all 3 games or even been 2-0 in Storm Chaser's favor with just a few minor changes on the timeline.
Exactly. Game of inches. Fun one to watch, fun one to start the season off. Let's go see with